All right, so these are some of the geologic features that result in brittle deformation. Specifically, these are joints and faults. Joints are simply cracks that are in rocks that have not had any movement really, or very, very, very little movement from one side of the crack to the other. They have just expanded or contracted slightly enough to create cracks, but not have any real displacement. Faults, on the other hand, are fractures in the rock where we have had noticeable or significant displacement from one side to the other. In the bottom right, we have an example of joints where you can look down and see that you have parallel lines of joints, which normally happens because we'll have these rocks break according to rock mechanics, which dictates that the cracks are going to crack in a certain way relative to the stresses. And then in the left-hand side, this is the famous San Andreas Fault. San Andreas Fault is a giant transform fault that bounds the Pacific Plate with the North American Plate, and we see a lot of surface expression of the San Andreas Fault up and down the west coast of the United States. So faults and joints are examples of brittly deformed rock features.